he's running over people. Oh, you Herschel. 15, 10, 5, Lindsey Scott. Touchdown!
The following is a presentation of GTV.
And now working in Vanderbilt territory. Murray, play fake, will throw with time, wide open over the middle. A.J. Green catches it at the 37 to the near sideline, 30, 20, 10, cuts back, touchdown A.J. Green. Boy, he made that look easy.
Hello everybody and welcome to Inside Georgia Football with head coach Mark Richt. Great day at Sanford Stadium on Saturday as the Georgia Bulldogs. They celebrated homecoming with a huge win, 43-0 over the Vanderbilt Commodores. The Dogs now with 2 wins in a row and 2 consecutive SEC victories. And beyond that, well, how about that Georgia defense? They've held 2 opponents now to a grand total of 14 points, just doing an outstanding job while the offense has had no turnovers. In fact, the team has had no turnovers in the past 2 weeks. Big reason why Georgia's on a roll right now. In just a few seconds, we're going to welcome Coach Richt, talk with him about the win over Vanderbilt. Also talk about the celebration of UGAAINC. That's right, we got a new Bulldog on the sideline. He's unbeaten and unscored on. Stay with us. Inside Georgia Football with head coach Mark Richt is up next.
Inside Georgia Football with head coach Mark Richt is brought to you by BB&T, the Georgia Lottery, AT&T, Great Southern Wood, and HeartGuard.
As a business owner, you need to choose the financial direction that's best for you to find a clear path to growth and success. At BB&T, we support businesses of all sizes with personal service and advice, sharing the sound financial knowledge we've gained over more than 135 years, so you can move ahead with confidence. Talk to us today about your business goals and know how it feels to know more. BB&T.
You have the physical and emotional ability to overcome a difficult circumstance.
Guys, they can endure pain and play through the times where they're beat up.
Are you going to fold up like a tent, or are you going to fight? And the guys that'll fight, well, they're the ones who win.
On the field, every coach has his own definition of toughness, but when it comes to their truck, they all agree. Ford F-150, the toughest truck in the game.
War Eagle, go Dogs.
Roll Tide.
It looks cold. It's your goat, right? How does he breathe fire?
He ate my Keno ticket. I played the hot numbers.
Play Keno for the chance to win up to $100 grand every 4 minutes. I think you won.
Kevin, not on the rug. You better run. Keno.
If you're out there doing what you do, the last thing you want is to worry about sketchy claims coverage from a cut-rate insurance company. When you go with Grange Insurance, you're working with a company that uses big, bold brushstrokes when it comes to claims. But because we've made an art of handling even the smallest detail, we have a 96% claim satisfaction rate. To line up a Grange independent agent where you live, visit grangeinsurance.com.
AT&T covers 97% of all Americans. Rethink possible.
Welcome back to Inside Georgia Football with head coach Mark Richt, and joined now by the victorious coach. And Coach, congratulations. And,
Thank you.
And first off, let's talk about your pink shirt, because
Okay.
that's kind of important.
Well, you know, I know it's been Breast Cancer Awareness Week or month or whatever it is. I think it's the month. And I know Catherine didn't have breast cancer, but she did have some cervical cancer. And I know what it's like to have a spouse who is hit with cancer and thankfully, Catherine's doing well, and there's so many breast cancer survivors now because of what people have done to try to stop this horrible disease, and I thought it was the least I could do.
Yeah, and I'm taking college coaches have been so instrumental too in the fight and helping raise money, which is a great thing. Now let's talk about the big win. Homecoming victory over Vanderbilt, but for the second straight week, defense was outstanding. You didn't have any turnovers, just an all-around team effort.
It was, and a shutout at any level of football is hard to do, and just really proud of the team. And it is a team effort. You've got to give credit to Coach Grantham and the defensive staff and the players, the defensive players, but you're not going to get a shutout if you fumble on a kickoff return or if you throw a pick six, or, you know, I mean, in order to get a shutout, everybody has to play well, and just proud of the whole team for that.
And before we get into the highlights, I got to ask you, you didn't have Caleb King, but I'll tell you what, everybody stepped up, and as a result, the rushing game was outstanding.
Well, the rushing game was good. Washawn Ely, of course, ran the ball well. Carlton Thomas came in.
Had a couple of touchdowns. And
did well. And, you know, even Freddie Munson-Meyer got a couple carries, and we had a few guys get carries. But I think the passing game really helped open up what was going on in the run game. I think that because we were throwing the ball well, and you know, AJ was getting those double teams like he gets, it just pushes safeties farther away from your run game, and so I think, you know, we benefited from the way we threw the ball too.
Well, just a terrific day at Sanford Stadium, and the best news, UGAAINC off to a great start.
UGAAINC undefeated and unscored upon.
Oh, you got to love that dog. Here's Scott Howard with the highlights.
Who's out? Who's out? Who's out?
Here's Georgia, 1st and 10 from its 20. Play fake to Ely, the tail. Pump fake by Murray, going deep down the near sideline. Chris Durham right there at the Vanderbilt 45, and just tripped up from behind all the way down to the Commodore 25-yard line. 32-yard field goal try by Blair Walsh, a finalist for the Groza Award last year. The kick is away, the kick is up and good, and Georgia has the lead 3-0. Uma and Cole in the game at receivers. Here comes pressure on Smith, and he is going to be sacked by Justin Houston. Aaron Murray in the shotgun. Ely's at the tailback. He's going to take the handoff, head to the right corner. Stops now, cuts upfield, comes back this way, change direction. He's got a lot of running room. 35-40, 45-50, 45-40, near sideline 30. Breaks another tackle at the 20, skipped out of bounds at the 16, maybe the 15-yard line. 58 yards on the run by Ely. Handoff coming to the near side. Here's Carlton Thomas now. Thomas at the 10. Thomas near sideline. Tight roping. Did he go out of bounds? He stepped out at the 5, say the officials. One guy saying a touchdown, and one official was marking it out of bounds. They call it a touchdown. Shotgun formation. Snap gets by Smith. It's rolling back on the 10, back on the 5. It's loose. It's in the end zone. Smith trying to knock it out of the back of the end zone. We're going to fall on it. Touchdown on the back line.
Previous play is under further review.
The safety for Georgia. Second week in a row, as we said. And snap to Murray. Drops back. Throws left. Durham makes the catch. Touchdown. Durham doing a quick out right on the goal line. Murray led him beautifully. And the senior from Calhoun with those long arms able to get to that one easily for the score. We run out of the eye. Ely's the tailback, play fake. Aaron wants to throw over the middle. Caught. King at the 28. Sidesteps a man across the 30, across the 35, and tripped up at the 38-yard line. Tavares King, Kenny Ladler. The safety man brings him down for the Commodores. In the shotgun, Murray drops back with time, will throw, and open is White at the 10. He makes the catch at the near hash, slashes down to about the 5-yard line. Stokes, the linebacker, bringing him down. 1st and goal, Georgia. They'll spot the ball on the 15 for a 25-yard field goal by Blair Walsh, and he's just about unbeatable from there as the kick is up and good, and 3 more on Georgia's side of the scoreboard.
So, Coach, you're up 22-0 at the half. And I know you felt pretty good about the number 22. I mean,
right.
that was, and you hit because you hit that field goal just before going in.
Right. When you get when you're sitting there with 19, it is a good lead, but 3 scores and you're behind. And when you got 22, they could have 3 scores and hit a couple 2-point plays, but it's just much harder to overcome that. And so, you know, we could have had a couple more points if we'd have scored touchdowns instead of field goals down there. But overall, you can't complain much about what happened.
Yeah,
in the
and you
first
knew
half.
you were getting the football to start the second half,
Right.
which was going to be key. So, good start for the Dogs in that first half. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have second half highlights. And stick around, because a little later on, we're going to introduce you to a Bulldog offensive lineman who has talents well beyond football. You want to see that. Stay with us.
No matter where I go, trouble finds me. But I keep riding, fighting the bad guys and telling folks about Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. It's still an outdoor project's best defense against rot, decay, and termites. Plus, it's gentle on the land around us. Okay, so maybe I go looking for trouble. Reckon why I do that? You're better off just looking for that yellow tag.
Do you know what medical gas is? It makes sure the life support systems at our Georgia hospitals work. It's a very important part of keeping you alive and healthy when you're having a surgical procedure. Why do I mention this to you? I'm George Head, business manager of the Plumbers, Pipe Fitters, and Service Technicians Local 72. My guys are the ones that install and maintain these systems. So if you're a business owner or developer and quality workmanship and state certified technicians are important to you, pick up the phone and call us today. We want to keep Georgians working.
Well, before we came to Lowe's, we tried another paint to cover our striped living room walls. We were told it would cover easily.
Slight exaggeration.
Huge exaggeration. Thankfully, Samantha here told us about high-def color.
I just told them about our new high-def signature color from Valspar. The built-in primer gives you excellent coverage, plus it's our fastest, most durable paint with superior color accuracy. I'm guessing you don't miss the stripes?
We don't miss the stripes at all.
Experience. Lowe's. Let's build something together.
What this droid does will change how you do web connections. This creates a mobile 3G hotspot powerful enough to fuel multiple devices at will, putting you at the center of your own World Wide Web. Introducing the new Droid X, the next generation of does.
Our Verizon big play comes in the first quarter. Dogs on offense, and look at Washaun Ely. Takes the football, heads to the right, now he cuts it back. He's going to the left, finds an opening, and look at him run. Gets behind that Commodore defense, and it is only a very fast defender who's able to catch up on him, get the angle, and knock him down, but not before he gains 70 yards and sets the Dogs up for another Georgia 7. Welcome back to Inside Georgia Football with head coach Mark Richt. Coach, you come out in the second half, and first off, the first half you'd had no turnovers, and now this was 1, 2, 3 quarters in a row without 3 halves in a row. I'm sorry, without turnovers. So you're starting to feel like things are starting to go your way here. As far as breaks go.
That's no doubt, and we got. I can't even remember when they all happened, but I think we got a couple picks and got a fumble recovery, and then. There's a couple times it looked like we had a fumble recovery for a touchdown, and looked like we recovered another fumble for a touchdown. One on that they called an incomplete pass.
That darn replay thing.
Yeah, that replay killed us a couple of times, but it won't erase the highlights. That's for sure.
No, that's for sure.
But we're just playing hard. We're making plays. We're getting after them, and we're playing with some discipline too, and that's been really one of the better things that happened today.
Before we get into the second half highlights real quickly, a couple of guys that I thought really stood out. Justin Houston just had another great game. On defense and offense, Chris Durham really stepped up big for you.
Yeah, Justin got another sack. He was leading the league in sacks, and he probably is continuing to lead the league now unless somebody got 3 or 4 this weekend. Durham certainly made some big plays. He was making big plays early in the year before he got banged up, and now that he's healthy again, and even AJ being out there probably helping him and the rest of the receivers getting more single coverage. So a lot of good things are happening right now.
No doubt about it. Second half, a lot of good things happened for the Dogs. Here's Scott Howard.
Bulldogs. They snap it to Murray in the shotgun, throws it far sideline deep in triple coverage. Chris Durham goes up and makes the catch. Holy smokes! Right in a triangle of white shirts on the Vanderbilt sideline at the 37-yard line. And now working in Vanderbilt territory. Murray, play fake, will throw with time, wide open over the middle. A.J. Green catches it at the 37 to the near sideline, 30, 20, 10, cuts back, touchdown A.J. Green. Boy, he made that look easy. Running a crossing route on a slant across the middle, caught it around the 37, and no one was going to catch it. First and goal for the Dogs from the Commodore 9. They'll hand it to little Carlton Thomas. He's got blocking room, and he's got legs, and he's got to dive into the end zone. Touchdown. He ran to the near side, got a key block at the 5, dove at the 3, and scored. 35-yard line. Here comes pressure up the middle with Doughton. They're trying to set up the screen. Oh, it's intercepted on the screen pass, far side of the field. Sanders Cummings with another interception, his second of the year. Six-man front for the Commodores. Goal line defense here. We bring a man in motion. The fullback, he slides back, and we hand it to Ely. He tries to dive right side for the end zone, and no sign yet. Ely's already given him the ball, but they're not going to give him the touchdown. He dove right side, got it. Now they say touchdown. and your final score today is Mark Richt and Robbie Caldwell meet at the middle of the field and exchange congratulations. Final score, Georgia 43, Vanderbilt nothing. A homecoming victory for the Dogs, who are now 3-4 overall, 2-3 in the SEC.
So 43-0, and if you're keeping score at home, that means we've defeated the state of Tennessee 84-14 over the past 2 weeks. I love that. That in the first half, that big pass play to Chris Durham, which kind of got things going, certainly put us in great position. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, they were rolling their coverage up to A.J. Green, which means they were playing cover 2 over there, a hard corner on top of him, and then a safety on top of that. And then they're still trying to keep a safety, the other safety, in the box or in the run game, so they don't get outnumbered there. So what does that mean? It means single coverage on your split end, which was Durham. And so we run an awful lot of play action pass with an out route. We do that a lot. And so we showed them that look, and we went out and then up. And Murray pumped like he was throwing the out, and the defensive back jumped it, and then Durham got free.
And almost went the distance. He cut inside. The guy had to dive to grab him. I mean, otherwise he was into the end zone. So it was just a terrific play all around. Got the Bulldogs into field goal position en route to that 43-0 victory. All right, stay with us now. When we come back, we're going to have our look ahead, and we're also going to catch up with an offensive lineman, Tanner Strickland, who can play and sing his way right into your hearts.
When it comes to preventing heartworm disease, Georgia's #1 dog gets the veterinarian's #1 choice, HeartGuard Plus. All dogs should be tested for heartworm infection before starting a preventive program. HeartGuard Plus is well tolerated. In rare cases, digestive and neurological side effects have been reported. For more information, contact your veterinarian. HeartGuard Plus, easy to give, protection to live. Just ask Russ. For a $12 rebate on your next purchase of HeartGuard Plus, please visit protectinguga.com.
In the construction industry, we're talking about when is the work coming back. I don't have that answer, but what I do know is the future is beginning to look brighter, and our industry is going to come out on the other side of this stronger than ever. I'm Gene O'Kelly, Business Manager for IBEW Local Union 613. I have 4,000 of the most highly skilled, drug-free, OSHA-compliant electricians anywhere. These are electricians with families and understand every project they work on is one that a general contractor or a customer invited them onto. Our guys look at every job site as a privilege, never an entitlement.
No matter where I go, trouble finds me. But I keep riding, fighting the bad guys and telling folks about Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. It's still an outdoor project's best defense against rot, decay, and termites. Plus, it's gentle on the land around us. Okay, so maybe I go looking for trouble. Reckon why I do that? You're better off just looking for that yellow tag.
The G-Shop at GeorgiaDogs.com is the #1 stop to get University of Georgia merchandise. With over 2,000 items, all the Bulldogs gear you need is in one place. You'll find the best selection, great customer service, and fast 3-day shipping for only $4.99. You'll also get an easy and enjoyable experience designed to help you find exactly what you're looking for. So if you want the best place to get Bulldogs gear, head to the G-Shop at GeorgiaDogs.com.
Our hard guard defensive play of the game. Watch Larry Smith, the Commodores quarterback. He thinks he's got the screen pass all set up. Wrong. Here's Sanders coming. The Dogs corner. He leaps in the air, makes the pick. That's a turnover for Georgia, a takeaway. The Bulldogs love it, and it's our hard guard defensive play of the game.
I'll go and change once we get into the locker room, and then go out there and try to warm up for about 20-25 minutes. I'll go get some of the receivers once we get on the field, and we'll run a couple routes, and then after I'm done with the receivers, Orson and I usually run around and toss the ball a little bit, and I'll work with him on some routes and some things like that before heading back in the locker room again, change for the game. When we run out and all the fans are going crazy, screaming, yelling, it's a unbelievable thing. I mean, my first time going out there this season, run out there and looking up and seeing all the fans out there, it's like, wow, this is truly unbelievable. I'm truly blessed to be in this kind of situation right now. It's game time.
Snap, play fake to Caleb, in the pocket with time, scrambles to the right, he's got room, 35, 30, 25, 20, Murray to the 10, Murray to the 5, Murray, touchdown! Murray with a 35-yard scramble into the end zone.
If you'd like to see more with Aaron Murray getting all prepped for a game, go to GeorgiaDogs.com. And it's time now for our GeorgiaDogs.com Spotlight feature presented by AT&T. And that, of course, is going to be on Tanner Strickland. And what a talented young man. Plays football, plays well. And did you know he also plays the guitar and sings?
Well, I didn't realize that till our bowl game last year. And when we were having our Christmas meal as a team on Christmas Day, we decided to have kind of an open mic or a mini talent show. And old Tanner pops up there with his guitar and did a beautiful job of entertaining everybody, and realized he's pretty special.
Pretty talented.
Yeah.
Just curious, did you do anything?
No.
No. Okay. All right, here's Tanner Strickland. He's our GeorgiaDogs.com Spotlight presented by AT&T.
I actually started playing piano when I was about 8 years old. My mom signed me up for piano lessons. It ended up being something I really enjoyed. My mom played piano when I was younger, and my dad plays guitar and sings a lot. And I guess that kind of led me into guitar. Played in the church and everything. Started about when I was 12. Started playing guitar. Got guitar for Christmas. So it's just something that I really enjoy doing. It is a priority to me. Music's really important and has always been important. So I always find time to do it.
So bad, long gone and so on, always the bugs. You'd say nothing else matters.
I definitely think that, just having the determination to be able to stick with something when maybe it's not going as well. I remember when I was playing guitar at the very beginning, I wasn't very, very good at it, of course, and piano also, and football's the same way. You just got to practice anything you do.
You say that nothing else matters. Call on me to ease the pain. I try so hard, and it always comes down to the same old thing every time now. You're feeling good. and I feel numb. You're feeling good, and I feel numb.
Very talented young man. All right, stay with us. When we come back, we're going to look ahead on that Georgia schedule.
The G-Shop at GeorgiaDogs.com is the #1 stop to get University of Georgia merchandise. With over 2,000 items, all the Bulldogs gear you need is in one place. You'll find the best selection, great customer service, and fast 3-day shipping for only $4.99. You'll also get an easy and enjoyable experience designed to help you find exactly what you're looking for. So if you want the best place to get Bulldogs gear, head to the G-Shop at GeorgiaDogs.com.
As a business owner, you need to choose the financial direction that's best for you to find a clear path to growth and success. At BB&T, we support businesses of all sizes with personal service and advice, sharing the sound financial knowledge we've gained over more than 135 years, so you can move ahead with confidence. Talk to us today about your business goals and know how it feels to know more. BB&T. AT&T covers 97% of all Americans. Rethink possible.
When it comes to preventing heartworm disease, Georgia's #1 dog gets the veterinarian's #1 choice, HeartGuard Plus. All dogs should be tested for heartworm infection before starting a preventive program. HeartGuard Plus is well tolerated. In rare cases, digestive and neurological side effects have been reported. For more information, contact your veterinarian. HeartGuard Plus, easy to give, protection to live. Just ask Russ. For a $12 rebate on your next purchase of HeartGuard Plus, please visit protectinguga.com.
Inside Georgia Football with head coach Mark Richt is brought to you by BB&T, the Georgia Lottery, AT&T, Great Southern Wood, and HeartGuard.
Our State Farm look ahead finds the Bulldogs next Saturday night under the lights in Lexington, Kentucky, taking on the Kentucky Wildcats, who have been playing very good football this year. And then it'll be down to Jacksonville for the annual Border Bash with the Florida Gators. Gators have a couple of losses. That could be a very important game by the time October 30th rolls around in Jacksonville. Always a huge game, though, for Dogs fans. And then back home on November 6th, taking on Idaho State. For Georgia, it'll be a celebration of the 30-year anniversary of the 1980 National Championship team. You won't want to not be at Sanford Stadium for that. And then, of course, again, Bulldog fans, we want to thank you all for such a great homecoming at Sanford Stadium. Another big Bulldog crowd, but they're going to need your support now next week in Lexington as they take on Kentucky. These Bulldogs now with a couple of wins under their belt, and the way things are shaking out in the SEC East, you just don't know how this will all play out if the Dogs keep taking care of their own business. But right now, all's well that ends well, and 43-0 was the final over Vanderbilt. We'll see you again next week on Inside Georgia Football with head coach Mark Richt. In the meantime, you have a great Bulldog week.